Hello, my dear Goenkans. Hope you're all fine. Students, will continue with the topic decimals. And in this module, we are going to understand how to do addition of decimals. So let's begin. Students, decimal numbers can be added by writing them in columns just like whole numbers. So let's consider an example. We have 2.66 and we have 5.34. Now students, if we have to add the decimals, we need to follow some steps. So step number 1, change the decimals to like decimals if required. But here students, as we can notice here, both the decimals are like decimals. So we need not to change them into like decimals. Now step 2 is write the numbers according to their place values. So here I'll write first the place values, ones, tens, hundred, then we have tenths, hundredths and thousands. Now students, let's arrange the first decimal number according to their place value. So 2 is at ones place, so I will write 2 here. Then we have a point. 6 is at tenths place, so I'll write 6 here. Again, 6 is at hundredths place, so I'll write 6 here. Now, let's arrange the second decimal number. So 5 is at ones place, so I'll write 5 here. Then we have a decimal point. Then 3 is at tenths place and 4 is at hundredths place. Now students, add the digits as we add the digits in case of whole numbers. So I'll add here 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. 1 is carried over to tenths place. 6 plus 3 is equal to 9 plus carried over 1 is equal to 10. 1 is carried over to ones place. Then 2 plus 5 is 7 plus 1 that is carried over. So we will get 8. So here students, next step is put the decimal point in the answer. It will be in the same place as in the numbers above it. So here I'll put decimal point. So the sum is 8.00. Now students, I hope this is clear. Now let's try another example. We have 2.5 and 5.65. Now students, first step is change the decimals to like decimals. And here, if we can notice here, the decimals are unlike decimals. Now we have to change them into like decimals. So first of all, we will find out the maximum number of decimal places, and we know that the maximum number of decimal places are 2. So we have to make 2 decimal places in each decimal number. So here 2.5 will be equal to now 2.50. Now students, here 2.50 and 5.65 are now like decimals. Now step second is write the numbers according to their place values. So here I'll write the place values first. So ones, tenths, hundredths. Then we have a point, decimal point here. Then tenths, hundredths, thousands. So I will arrange now the decimal numbers according to their place value. So here 2 is at ones place, so I'll write 2 here. Point 5 is at tenths place, so I'll write 5 here. And 0 is at hundredths place, so I'll write 0 here. Then we have 5.65. 5 is at ones place, so I'll write 5 here. Then we have a decimal point. 6 is at tenths place, so I'll write 6 here. And then 5 is at hundredths place, so I'll write 5 here. Now students, we have to add the digits as we add the digits in case of whole numbers. Now students, 0 plus 5 is 5. Now 5 plus 6 is 11. I'll write 1 here and 1 is carried over to 1's place. 2 plus 5 is 7 plus carried over 1, which is equal to 8. Now students, put the decimal point in the answer. It will be in the same place as in the numbers above it. So I'll write decimal point here. So the sum is equal to 8.15. I hope students this is clear. Now I hope you can try question number 2 and question number 3 of exercise number 5, which is in your book on page number 100. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.